Good morning. Hey guys, I think I was just sitting here thinking, like, I don't know what to do. I just know that I promised myself to show up every day. Um, I think I'm gonna pull just like Oracle card messages today. Or you know what? I don't know. Let's just go with the flow. I'll just pull from decks that just jump out at me, and starting with this one is kind of highlighted to me right now, and this one. Yeah, this is a good start. Okay. Let's start with my little prayer. Holy Spirit, thank you for this space. Thank you for connecting me with whoever needs to hear or see this timeless message most. I ask that you would just set aside my own thoughts, my own things. Just help me to shelf that so that I can be a clean, clear conduit to convey your messages straight to their hearts and minds. I bind anything that seeks to confuse or cause distraction or anything rooted in fear. We bind you, and I loose the supernatural power of the Holy Spirit's peace, love, and joy to flow through every person's body, soul, spirit, heart, mind, will, and emotions. Thank you. Okay. You can hear my daughter singing in the background. I never get enough of it. I know there's a message in this one that needs to come through. There it is. Looks like we got two of them. Let's get two more of these. Okay, so we've got Gerbera Daisy, we've got Forget Me Not, and Daphne. Grow, play. I was just talking to somebody about the importance of play. And let's do a self-love card. Self-love affirmation. Okay, let's start with what we've got here and see what we got. Open-heartedness. Actually, maybe that'll help. Sorry, I should set this stuff up before I hit record. We've got open-heartedness with an open book. It says, I know that life and the people living in it can be an absolute bummer sometimes, but I promise not to let unhappy chapters make me jaded. Yes, yes, yes. For as long as I can remember, I've always said this. I refuse to let the negative things in my life shut my light down, right? Like the light that just went off. I refuse to let negative experience that I go through harden my heart or cause me to become angry, bitter. I mean, obviously, like, anger is just a secondary emotion, right? It's really, we're hurt and we're sad, but I'm not going to let it change who I am to the core of me. I don't ever know how this thing works. Come on. So yeah, don't let negative experiences change who you are. Actually, let me pop this light on too. Sitting here in the dark, I don't know why. And grace. Okay, we got shit in one corner here. We got dog poop there, and then we've got a little puppy in the other. Let's focus on this one real quick. Open-heartedness. I know that life and the people living in it can be an absolute bummer sometimes, but I promise not to let unhappy chapters make me jaded. If I let negative experiences turn me sour, then the jerks win. So I'll move on with an open and hopeful heart, if only because I hate losing to jerks. And this is so true. Oh my Lord. I literally part of why I'm not hiding anymore is because I've just experienced like 3 months of intense like stalking, online harassment, like, and it caused me to like shut down, you know, like go like, I was like, going crazy, like leave me alone, let me live my life. And then I was just like, no, I'm not gonna freaking hide. I'm not gonna shut down just because of one jerk. So keep shining your light, keep showing up, you know, don't let other people's behaviors or poor choices. If anything, it reflects on them, not you. Don't let their choices keep you from showing up where you're supposed to in the world, because people need what you carry. You have your own book. You have your own story. I have my own book. Like, I'm an open book. I have my own story that I know will help a certain niche of people out there and give them hope. You have your own story that will help others. So don't close it up. Don't close yourself off. Open up and, you know, 2 fingers to the jerks. And then we've got, I don't know what this card is about, because there's like poop in one bubble and a little dog in another bubble. It says grace. I face disagreements with grace and flow through the ups and downs of my relationships without getting thrown off center. With grace, I'm able to keep my cool, be my best self, and not resort to name calling. Well, didn't I just call somebody a jerk? I'm like, leave me alone. But I mean, you get pushed so far. It's just like somebody's just pushing your buttons. But, yeah, grace. With grace, I'm able to keep my cool, be my best self, and not resort to name calling, even when the crappy poo-poo face is being a douchey barf monster. The crappy poo-poo face is being a douchey barf monster. Okay, that's kind of iconic. That's a great name-calling name. I might have to steal that. Crappy poo-poo face being a douchey barf monster. Okay, so I guess these 2 cards actually go hand in hand with what I was just saying about how not letting the crappy poo-poo face, douchey barf monsters out there keep you from shining your light, keep you from being open and soft and loving who you were before you even met them. Like, keep being you, keep shining your light. And anger doesn't like diminish who you are. It's just an expression of what you're going through, what you're feeling. I always try to, like, even through freaking horrific abuse and violence in my marriage, like, I've always had this like inner, maybe it's from like my upbringing, because my parents fought a lot and they were really mean to each other, and I don't know, I've just always had this inner knowing, like, even when you fight fair, like, fight with kindness, like, if that makes sense. Like, don't like use your words to hurt people or to cut deep, you know what I mean? Like, just, it's okay to be angry, it's okay to be upset. Don't shut your heart down. Don't close your book. Stay soft. Stay open. Especially when there's people who are trying to, everything in their power to keep you shut down, you know? But do it with grace. Do it with grace and dignity, and do it in a way that reflects who you are to your core instead of being reactive to the crappy, douchey, poo-poo face barf monsters out there. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say on that. We're going to leave those there. I could go on and on and on about that. We have grow. All flowers grow through dirt. Talk about crappy, douchey, poo-poo faces. What is it? Don't mushrooms, psychedelics, they grow through shit, like literally through poop. And they're so, I've never done mushrooms, but I've heard they're very like enlightening, and microdosing them is helpful for like depression and things like that. But like, everything grows through dirt. Everything grows through the darkness. So even if you feel like you're at a point in your life right now where you feel like there's no sunlight, you can't feel the warmth of the sun, and you're buried in darkness and you can't figure out a way out. Lily. Sorry, my dog, for some reason, my daughter's dog, I'm the grandma dog, loves to just bark at my teenage son, and we don't know why. It's so annoying, because we've had her since she was like 10 weeks old, and she's always been like that with him. I don't get it. Anyway, all flowers grow through dirt. So if you find yourself surrounded by darkness, buried in the dirt, just keep pressing forward. Keep inching forward. You don't hear trees grow strong and mighty. It's a silent strength. It's like a groaning in the darkness. Like, it's just like these roots that just slowly, like inch by inch by inch, like creep and slowly like grow stronger and together and intertwined with others around them. So find a support system, find your root into a network of support, and allow yourself to grow through this seemingly dark time, because you will burst through the soil, through the darkness, and you will feel the sunshine on you again. Bye, I love you. Angels keep my boy safe. Yurt. Bye. Oh. If anybody else out there has a teenager that drives or rides a motorcycle, huh? He's taking the car? Thank you, baby Jesus. Woo! Every time he leaves the house, I'm like, am I going to see him again? I know that's probably not like positive thinking, but I hate it. I hate that he has a freaking motorcycle. Play. Play among the grass and wild violets. Oh, among the grass and wild violets lie undisturbed little secrets to uncover. And I think it's interesting. I didn't even mean to like lay these out like this, but having play underneath this open book, I can attest personally as somebody who is an open book, even though I'm an open book, and people may feel like they know me completely and fully, I have so many. There's always more depth. There's like, you think you go deep, you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. There's always more to uncover. There's always more to know. So undisturbed little secrets to uncover. So if there's someone in your life and you think you know them, you just may not know them. And play, fun, laughter, being silly together, making memories is a good way to, peel back more layers and get to know somebody in a non-threatening way. And it actually reveals like their authentic true selves when you implement like the nature of playfulness. So, yeah. I remember being like 13, sitting on the principal's bench. It was like a daily thing. I was always sent to the principal's office. Not because I was bad, I was just fun. I was like the chief fun officer I went to a tiny little Christian school. There was like 8 kids in the 7th and 8th grade. We were all super close. Unfortunately, I married one of them, but my ex-husband. But this lady, I remember one of the moms, she was just sitting there on the bench with me outside the office, and we were just having a great conversation, and she just, Mrs. Deasing, that was her name, and she just piped up. She's like, Susanna, your future husband will never be bored with you, will he? And I didn't get what she was saying then. I was like, okay, lady. But I guess I'm thinking of this like how I feel like for myself, I'm a never-ending like well of depth, of humor, of tragedy, and I think we all are, but I think sometimes we opt for like safety and self-containment, and we don't let ourselves go deeper or to acknowledge the depth or even go down there. But I think playfulness is a good way to tap into that and bring things up in a safe way and just to connect deeper with others or the people around you. But I don't know why I just went off on that tangent. We have Daphne, what pleases us most shapes us. So I think that's just another head nod towards being playful. Gerbera daisies, show appreciation and joy will follow. Show appreciation and joy will follow. Forget-me-nots. Oh, always remain true to your intentions. I love forget-me-nots. They're such tiny little non-assuming flowers, but to me they mean a lot. Like, I'll never forget you. And it's true, once you experience the scent or the essence of, because we all have our own, we carry our own essence, right? Our own unique energetic imprint signature in life. And once you experience another soul's essence, you can't unknow that or forget them. And these are just the teeniest, tiniest of little flowers. So I think what we have here is a message of hope. Through the dirt, through the darkness, we can grow and we can still hold our center and still not betray who we are to our core and be graceful and honoring through the process. It doesn't mean we're perfect. It doesn't mean we're not going to fuck up and hurt somebody's feelings or hurt ourselves as we grow and go through these things. But it's important to remain open, to remain playful, to hold your head high and know that your part of things are always straightforward, honest, honorable, and enjoy. There's a lot of like play, joyfulness here. I am the author of my story. My true self is perfect. Play, grow, cry, ache, deal with shit because that's life. It's constantly going to be throwing you curveballs. Just express yourself as you grow and go through life, but don't lose hope. Hold on to the knowledge that all good things come in time, after a little pressing, after a little darkness. I mean, there is no growth without darkness, right? There is no joy without suffering. It's just par for the course. So hang in there. I remember during the darkest season of my life, I came to the conclusion, and I can't remember if I read it. I don't even know where I got it or heard it, but I just heard this somewhere, and it said there you have two choices: to either endure or not to endure. And this option is not an option. So you endure. You just keep going. You just keep waking up, keep breathing in breath in your lungs, and keep going one foot in front of the other. So if you find yourself listening to this right now and you're feeling hopeless about a situation, feel like there's no way out, nothing's ever going to change, if you feel resigned to like, I guess this is my fucking life, and every morning you wake up, the first conscious thought you have is, fuck, this is real and this is horrific. I want you to know I've been there, and it doesn't stay that way. It feels that way, but our feelings lie. They lie. Our feelings are not trustworthy. They shift, they change with the weather, with emotions. Like, don't anchor into that. Anchor into hope. Anchor into hope. Anchor into hope that one day the sun will shine again and you will not be swimming in all of this pain, suffering, aloneness, whatever it is that you're feeling hopeless about right now. This is just temporary. And yeah, I mean, the landscape of your life changes, but it doesn't mean there's any less joy, if that makes sense. I'm going to close it out with, I'm trying to think if I want to close it out with anything. I think I'm just going to leave it here, and I just want to leave you with one little mantra that really helped my daughter through her darkest time. We were separated at one point, and she was 16, and completely, and she will tell you herself, completely alone. And later when we reconnected, she said that this phrase gave her hope, because I didn't have a way to communicate with her, but we had like a secret thread. Anyway, and I left this message, and I said, as long as you have breath in your lungs, there's hope. So I want to give that to you today, that same sentence. As long as you have breath in your lungs, there's hope.